This is how you can use your Thanos Tier 4 and actually kill everyone into timeline battle, take everyone down, do ace, and get your max points. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through a video about Thanos and his PvP performance in this state of the game right now, how he feels like building tier 4 Thanos, give him a semi-busted build and go into timeline battle against the top characters. I made a team actually that fits to the current restrictions for for timeline battle, and I made the team here with Thanos lead. He provides the 40% defense and all attack. As you already know, Null is the dude for PvP right now, so I have him as a safe pillow to go and fall if something doesn't go that well. And I'm using also Colossus. I'm using Colossus as the first character, the striker, and then I have Thanos to go through and try to do some kills against the top meta teams, Null, Sentries, Wolverine, Adam Warlock, Silver Surfer. A lot of these teams you're gonna find out right now that exist into the timeline battle, or 2 DPS and Colossus like I'm using. Here I have on my Colossus a mighty insight for PvP, and my build on Thanos is quite nice. It's not like perfect, but it's tanky. I have Protect the Captain ISO set, I have him 4-star artifact here as you can see, and a Brilliant Authority. The Brilliant Authority I have, it's quite bad, it's 40%, well the maximum it's 60%, so it's kind of a bit better than Mighty, but you need to consider that Mighty Authority or Brilliant Authority considered two of the best CDPs for Thanos, and after that is Conquest, or first is Brilliant Conquest and then Brilliant Authority or something like this. The invisible proc I have here is 5 sec, so it's the worst one, and yes, it's not like a super busted build. So yeah, my Null still has the mighty grid, and yes, let's go and check out 10 games how he performed. Spoiler alert, but yeah, I managed to do some ace into 3 DPS enemies like Null, Sentry, Wolverines. He is impressive, he's not top of the meta, but you can form a team around Null, and using him as a lead. This lead is no joke, it's better than Silver Surfer joke in some cases, and also he can do quite good damage to everyone with his first skill. His first skill has ignore targeting and also 80% penetration, heals, and do a huge chunk of damage into the enemy. You're gonna see my main plan is hit the first and run. And yes, let's go and check out how this feels like. By the way, I did the tier 4 during my live stream previous week, and I made the watchers there, the chat, give them a poll and they decide between all the tier 4s I'm missing. I'm missing a lot of tier 4s, but yeah, people want me to go into Thanos and make a review on him, so here we are. Do not forget, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know down below in the comments how your Thanos looks like. By the way, I'm aiming to do a PvE review also. I'm gonna swap the build into PvE as soon as possible. I used the the unequip I have right now. I have this item, bought it 22 days ago, so I'm planning to unequip and make him a PvE review too. So let's start from somewhere and let's see the clips on timeline battle. As I told you, I'm starting with my Colossus and I'm trying to save him for the physical DPS characters. As you can see, my Thanos here runs around the reflect and the counter attack of Silver Surfer and one-shot him with the first skill. Then you can see, because of the super guard break immunity, Null has you can't even cast any skill except your first skill. Your first skill, it's so hard hitting skill. As you can see here, I enabled the immortality of Null and then killed him. But yes, Wolverine didn't give me any option. I died immediately. And here my Colossus tried to take advantage of his awaken and enable the immortality of Wolverine. And it actually did successfully enable the immortality. My null came and swiped the blood off the arena. And yes, I won this. I was tempted to play against this team, but yes, then I picked Sentry, Null and Colossus. So here you can see how he performs against a Sentry with one support and a big support, Colossus. And you can see that my PvP build and generally my damage is not that high, but still is enough to delete Sentry twice from the mat. And you need to consider that Thanos compared to Sentry is way cheaper. Yes, he killed me here, but I took 2 lives of Sentry. He enabled my immortality immediately. You know, these teams I'm fighting here, guys, it's no joke. You can go and check these dudes. They are massive PvP player, top 100, it's weak, etc, etc. And for sure, you can see here the points I'm getting. It's like I'm fighting top tier teams. And this is a Silver Surfer Sentry. Now I have tried to go through different teams. Previously it was Wolverine Null, now it's Sentry, Silver Surfer Null. Before was Sentry, Colossus and Null. But here you can see I take down the enemy Silver Surfer. This Silver Surfer, it's kind of fatter than the previous one, so I couldn't one-shot him and I had to mix up the hits, but yeah, he ended up dying from my first kill. Here the Sentry completely deleted me with his 5th skill. The enemy Silver Surfer enabled all my passive defenses, so I was just meat against the enemy Sentry. But yes, here you can see my Null took a revenge on the enemy Null and Sentry with oh no, I didn't, but I killed him with Awaken, right? Yes, guys, Colossus is someone you should not sleep. Colossus do the kill, guys. Colossus do the kill. Save Colossus, put him in the start, you know, to have his Awaken rolling and then drop him in and do the Awaken. It's really hot. And yes, here he almost killed me without me enabling his immortality. I think he actually did it. No, yeah, I enabled it. So for Thanos' job, you know, enabling the enemy's immortality is really cool, especially against enemy's Null. And then your Null can go and wipe the floor and delete the enemy units. Here, Wolverine with the old uniform stayed long time into the iframe and tried to kill me. But I end up killing Wolverine and Sentry 1 life. And then again Sentry with my Null. Again, revenge for my boy Thanos. But yes, here another team with Wolverine, Null and old uniform Wolverine. There were not a lot of Adam Warlocks. I think I found one team with Adam Warlock or something similar. We have to see. Of course, guys, you need to consider AIDS and Venom. You know, instead of Thanos, you can also use Null's lead and AIDS and Venom. Look at this. Did you saw that? Yeah. I took his immortality easy peasy and now I'm gonna kill him, I think. Oh no. Can I kill him? Yes! 2 kills! Am I going for the hat trick? Yeah, I can do it. I swapped into Colossus to save myself, but no. Okay. This Wolverine, bro, is super annoying. Old uniform Wolverine, cause of the iframes that he stays a long time, you know, can be a pain sometimes. He can go through his 5th and take you down out of nowhere. And okay, here is a support. A support team is Sentry Null with Colossus. Sentry went down, 1 shot. And yeah, guys, especially for Thanos, you need to consider that, you know, he doesn't have immortality, he doesn't have revive. So it's a really fragile character to manipulate and play, you know. And sometimes you can end up losing cause of the enemy durability, you know, and the fact that they have multiple layers of immortalities or revives and stuff like that. So you need to be super careful with Thanos. I'm playing kind of, you know, I was afraid to lose him, I was swapping him. But yes, here is an old uniform Wolverine with Silver Surfer and Null. I haven't fought that again in previous runs, I think. It's the first. And yes, you can see I'm trying to go around Silver Surfers. And yes, I have seen people playing more aggressive on my server, especially guys for Challenger. Thanos ends up being some weeks really useful because, as I told you, he doesn't need immortality, he doesn't have immortality, so the really letdown for Challenger is the characters with immortality. Look at this, it's a hat trick, it's an ace. I just killed all 3 enemies with my Thanos. And yes, what I was saying is that for Challenger specifically, if Null or Sentry are banned, you know, Thanos gets really huge value. But for Timeline Battle, as you can see, most people are not using him. But if you have Thanos, you can see with a build that it's not like crazy, but if you play proper, you know, you can stay alive. Look at this, look at this. I'm killing Null's healer there, bro. I'm telling you. And my account is not that, you know, into PvP. As you can see, my HP is not that high with my Null and with my Thanos. I can show you later on my cards too. But yes, I mean, into a more defensive account, Thanos would do even more. My account is focused more in PvE right now. It's kind of a hybrid, but mostly PvE with just New Avengers 9 with the proc HP there. Yeah. Again here, oh, it's a tier 3 Wolverine actually. What a shame, I just noticed that. But still, you know, he is top ranked, so why not? I mean, if you have your Null these days, you can go top 50 just playing manual proper. But yes, I really enjoy playing with different characters like Magic. I did like a couple of weeks ago when she came. You know, she was able to enable immortality, she was able to do some sneaky kills, and same thing here for Thanos. Look at this, he is legit killing people here and there. And yeah, I'm trying to do ace as more as possible, but yeah, Null is a pain. Even if you enable his immortality, then you have another mountain to climb, and it's really hard to go through. My Colossus here tried to do it again, but yeah, sometimes doesn't work the same. But now he didn't have the immortality. My Thanos enabled it, so yeah. But this is his job actually on my team up. This is his job to enabling immortalities of the enemies, so opening the road actually for my Null to come and get the kills. But yes, this week I'm playing actually with double support Null team. This is from my previous week. The previous week I fell asleep a couple of days, I missed dailies, so I wasn't able to go and, you know, compete with the tops players because I was missing games. But yes, so that's why I used actually Thanos. For sure, Agent Venom with his artifact and his last uniform, it's a better choice than Thanos because your Null became even harder to die. As you can see here, my Null is actually dying once in this last fight. And this is not because I don't have Agent Venom actually, it's because I'm stupid and I get reflected by the enemy Colossus. But yes, it is what it is. I really had fun with Thanos, and I used him also for Alliance Conquest, but yes, I couldn't play a lot of times, and the times I played, it was against Axis Arena, one of the best Alliance Conquest teams. So yeah, my character couldn't kill enemy Wolverines or Sentries, and yes, I took, you know, really, I had a lot of chances for him, but he died immediately against these whales. So yeah, let me show you also my cards to see how fat my account is. You know, it's 59 max HP, not that much, 15% all defense. So yeah, this would be way better. This is the only PvP card I actually have equipped, and my Thanos stats looks like that. I'm not sure if I saw you before. It's not that high attack, the defenses looks like that with his lead. without his lead, yeah, it's way, you can see the truth now. This is the defenses, this is the attack, and this is my HP. It's cool, but not that cool. I mean, yeah. Overall, I'm quite, you know, it's a character I was avoiding to tier 4 a long time, and after we took Loki, I was sure that I'm not gonna tier 4 him for PvE because I have Loki, you know, but now I made him for PvP, and yes, to be honest, it's really fun, and if you have him, I would tell you to go through him and use him more, especially for PvP. He seems legit. For PvE, you know, if you hate Loki, he is the second best. And I'm gonna show you around April's Fool, I guess, how good is his Farmos uniform. Because this is the only period of time that you can buy the uniform, and you know, perhaps I drop close to that date my video so you can see his performance on PvE. That was it. Hope you enjoyed some Thanos wins action, and he is really strong. He is kind of outdated against all these really hard to kill characters, but still, if you play proper and you manage to control your character 100% only against Wolverine and Null, I would say it's not up to your hand to do the kills. Wolverines and Null, it's a nightmare for him, but the rest you can see that he can go and kill everyone easy peasy. Hope you enjoyed. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces!